Okay, so hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome to this live stream on 19th of March, 10 p.m. only onto the YouTube channel Fun with Data Science. So, okay, very good evening, Abhi, very good evening, Kevin, very good evening, Genius Zone, very good evening, everyone. How are you people doing? And before that, wish you all a very and a very colorful happy Holi. Wish you a very happy and a colorful Holi, everyone. Hope you all had a good time enjoying Holi and playing with the colors and friends and family members. Very good evening, Shubham. Very good evening. Yes, tell me. Hope you people had a good time playing Holi. Very good evening, Ritesh. Great to have you all in this today's live stream. Very good to have you all in this live stream. Actually, today I am having a surprise gift for you all. So that I'll be telling you at the last of the live stream, not in the starting. Okay, I will be sharing up that respective gift with you people at the last of my live stream. As soon as we complete the Python project, I will do out and share that gift with you people. Okay. Okay, Ritesh, very good to hear that out. And yeah, thanks for the wishes, Ritesh. Thank you so much for the wishes. Great. Okay, genius. Fine. Great. Good to have you all in this particular live stream. We all know that what is this today's live stream about. We know about those respective things. And I'll be starting at the live stream just in a very short while. I'm just waiting for some others as well to join in. As soon as they join in this particular live stream, we can start. But up till that particular time, so with the help of Python, we had actually made a lot of projects, right? We had made up a lot of projects up till now, right? With the help of Python. So how many of you have completed all the projects and showcased up your projects, things like that? How many of you have done? Tell me out, everyone. Very good evening, Asha Food Products. Hi, Shubham. Hello. Great. So yeah, tell me out, everyone. How many of you have finished? Okay, Ritesh, ma'am, the timing of 5 pin had been better, ma'am. Actually, Ritesh, what happened that I did put it up a poll onto my LinkedIn and as well on YouTube as well for the time preferences. And 90% of those were preferring up the time that is Saturday 10. Actually, what happens, Sunday is the weekend, right? It's a day off for everyone. So generally, people go out for outings in the evenings and the things. So generally, people polled out that we want the live sessions on Saturday 10 p.m. only. So that is the reason, Ritesh, I had to change up the timings of the live stream. But hope that works for you, right? Because at 10 p.m. I don't think that any one of you have any classes or anything like that. So hope that works for everyone. Very good evening, Rishabh. Yes, ma'am, showed the project. Okay, very nice, Ritesh. Very nice. Great. Yeah. I was just wondering that for you weren't there from the some of the live stream, but yeah, happy to have you here in this today's live stream. Okay, great. Wonderful, everyone. Wonderful. Fine. So what we can do up is that we can start out our respective today's project. What do we have to do and things like that. I guess we can go ahead with this. Okay, Abhi, ma'am, this would be my first project. Okay, Abhi. Okay, fine, but I guess you were joining from the previous live streams as well, so hope you had made up all of those as well, right? Okay. Very good evening, Ramesh. Very good evening. Good to have you in this today's live stream. Great. Okay, Zad. Fine, wonderful everyone. Thanks for joining in this live stream today. I guess now it's the time. It's already 10:05 and I guess most of you, the ones who have wanted to join, most of them have been joined in the session. So I can give you a brief about this particular project of today that we'll be making up. Okay. Yes, it's right. Today is Holi, but yeah, the ones who wanted to play Holi must have played Holi yesterday only, right? So it's not today. It's not today. Asha Food Products. The Holi was yeah, it was yesterday, but yeah, today also we say that it's Holi only. But yeah, rather than playing Holi, Holi is being played in the daytime, right? And it's night. So right, I guess you people can join in the live streams and with that make up some cool Python projects, right? Playing and studying both are at a similar place, right? We have to make a balance over that. That is the reason we are here today in this particular live stream. Ramesh, okay, most welcome Ramesh. Hi Zafar. Abhi, ma'am, my laptop was not working in earlier projects. Okay, no worries, Abhi, no worries. Today you can start making up this particular project, okay? Great. Yeah, very happy Holi, Abhi, very happy Holi. Okay, I would again tell you one thing, that the surprise gift which I wanted to give you people, I would display that at the very last of my project, okay? When my project is completed, in the last of the live stream, I would reveal up that particular gift, okay? So, great. मैं आज बहुत late हो गया. Rishabh, regarding late, like in what sense you wanted to say it like that? Yeah. Abhi, it's not that colorful Python project. It's a sort of one which you can actually add up into your resumes, okay? Abhi, it's a sort of that particular one. So yes, I just wanted to request everyone that if you haven't subscribed out my channel up till now, so please go ahead, subscribe out my channel and share this live stream with your friends as well, so that if they want, they can join in this particular sessions as well. Ramesh, yes ma'am, I'm ready to learn new projects. Okay, great to hear that Ramesh. Abhi ma'am, please ask laptop surprise give de do please. Abhi, share out my channel with your friends, and when we are having up a good gathering, for sure I would do up a giveaway of laptops further in the future. But for that, you all have to cooperate and you all have to help me for increasing my subscribers onto my channel. So yes, go ahead, subscribe out the channel, share that with your friends, and when we are a good and large family, for sure one day I'm gonna do up a giveaway for the laptops as well. Okay, Abhi? But for that you have to do up some little bit of help of mine. Okay? Okay, great. Talks will go on. Let's start out our today's live stream. Pick up in this today's live stream. Nice. Okay. So again, I'll be coming up with Ramesh. Please also done subscribe, ma'am. Okay, Ramesh. Good. Thank you so much, Ramesh. Thank you so much. Great. So okay, let me start in for today. Today again we'll be making up a GUI sort of project, that is your graphical user interface GUI project. We'll be making it up today. Okay. And with that particular GUI project, we will be making up a voice recorder of your own. Okay. We used to have some voice recorder apps onto your mobile phones, right? You used to have those onto your laptops. And what if we make our own voice recorder app? Won't that be a very good and a very beneficial thing for us? So yes, today we'll be making up a voice recorder app of our own with the help of Python programming language, right? This is the today's particular agenda that we are gonna follow up out. Oh yeah, Ramesh, I got the notifications. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ritesh, for subscribing out my channel. Thank you so much. Oh no, that's Ramesh. Thank you so much. Okay, cool, Rishabh, cool, fine, wonderful. So yeah, great, we can start up this particular live stream of today. Great, Rishabh, good to have you in this today's live stream. Very good to have you here. Fine. So I'm going to start up my respective Python project today. So let's go ahead with that. First of all, I would be importing up my respective libraries. Before that, just give me a second. Riyansh ma'am, there was zombieless queen. Yeah, Riyansh, now I guess that thing has been resolved, right, Riyansh? Because actually I guess there was a little sort of problem with the network right away. But Riyansh, I guess it has been resolved now, right? In between, I just as well saw that particular thing, but yeah, that was because of the slow internet connectivity which I'm having up here. Fine. Making up that particular voice recorder, I will be using up 3 respective libraries. Okay, I'll be using up the 3. And before that, let me tell you the specifications what I'm going to use up today. So I will be using up this respective PyCharm IDE. Okay, the IDE which I am preferring and which I'm actually referring out, that is my PyCharm IDE. So, okay, fine. अभी मैडम जी होली में आप दे रही हो पाइथन की रंगों की गोली. It's not like that, Abhi. It's not like that. It's not completely like that right away. Okay. Fine. So I'll be start making up my Python project, and the libraries. Sorry, I was talking about the IDE. Just I had CS all over there, that comment. Fine. Let's get back to the things which we were discussing. So first of all, I am gonna use up my PyCharm IDE. That's the IDE which I am referring it up today. Okay. Now, respective of that, what is this PyCharm IDE? How to install that out? So all the links I have already discussed up and given up in the chat box. Okay. So simply you can go and check out about that particular respective link for finding and for installing the PyCharm IDE. Okay, if you haven't installed. Rather than the Jupyter notebooks will work out, the Visual Studio Code will work out, the Sublime will work, the Spider will work, the PyCharm will work. Any of the IDEs are going to work out, but one condition I want to apply it up here. And what's that? That's the condition that do not use any of the online IDEs, guys. Okay, online IDEs are not at all allowed to be used in up here. Okay? Okay, fine, KVN. Fine. Great. So hope each and every one of you are ready with your respective IDEs, right? Shall we begin? Just let me know in the chat box. Shall we begin up, guys? Should we start our today's Python project? Okay, great. Fine. Okay, KVN, thanks for the confirmation, KVN, thanks. Right, let me start it out here. Okay, Abhi, thanks for the confirmation. I'm going to write up here that from the tkinter, I'm going to import up the asterisk. What's that? Zad, it completely works out. Zad, if you're having up the Jupyter notebooks, it completely works out. Okay, it completely works out. So yeah, from the tkinter library, I have to import up the asterisk. I'm installing the IDE. Riyansh, yeah, you can install up the IDE. Please wait. Okay, Riyansh, I could just wait out for the next 1 minute. Okay, Riyansh, I could wait for 1 minute. Okay, Ritesh. Okay, Zad. Zad, are you the same from that upgrade batch? Okay, Shalini. Great, fine. Okay, Abhi, fine. Okay, so Riyansh, I hope that if you are having up some good connectivity with you, it might have been installed up here. And Riyansh, if you are not having good connectivity, so actually it is going to take up some 10 to 15 minutes for the installation. Okay, Riyansh? So right away, Riyansh, if you are having any of the IDEs with you, so you can use up that particular IDE. Okay, Riyansh, done. Oh, okay, Zad, thanks for the confirmation. Yes, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, Riyansh, thank you. Let's go ahead. So first of all, what I am doing up here is that from my tkinter library, I am importing up all of the functions, right? Now we will be using the label, we'll be using the buttons. So individually installing those functions is not a good idea, right? Because we always prefer to write our projects, to make our projects, write the Python codes in a shorter manner, right? So that is not at all preferable. So what we can do up is that I can simply import up all of the functions from my tkinter library. Okay. Next, I'm gonna write up here next from skypi.io.wav file. I'm gonna import up the write function. Now listen me out, everyone. The audio which I will be speaking up, actually, okay, the audio which I will be speaking up, that respective audio I will be storing up in a WAV file. Wave file. I hope you people are listened about that WAV type of file which we are having. So I'll be storing up my recording, whatever I'll be speaking, I'll be storing that into the WAV file. So that is the respective reason that from my WAV file only I'm importing the write function. It means that whatever I am gonna speak out, that respective will be added up into my WAV file. Okay, right? So yeah, hope that works out for everyone. Vinayak, can we create a small group on WhatsApp for coding? Vinayak, those things actually do not work out. So Vinayak, if you are having any questions regarding any of the things to me, you can ask out those respective questions onto any of my latest YouTube videos. Okay, Vinayak, at any sort of point, if you're having any questions which you want me to ask or which you want me to refer out, you can put up that respective question onto my any of the YouTube latest videos, and I'll be really happy to answer those out, Vinayak. Okay, and if you want to connect with me over LinkedIn, so the link for my LinkedIn ID is given in the description. You can go away and check out that respective link from there and connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay, hope that works out for you, Vinayak. Ritesh, okay, no worries, Ritesh, no worries, completely fine. The video will be onto my channel only. So further, whenever you will be actually wanting out that you should actually simply like watch out the video, so video will be onto the channel only. Okay, you could watch that afterwards. Okay, Riyansh ma'am, what is WAV file? Is different from MP3. Riyansh, actually what happens that WAV is one another type of file. Like WAV file is like whenever you are having any default, let's say you are having VLC media player with you, or simply into the Windows, what happened? Most of the audios are opened with the groove music only. So these types of files get WAV file automatically gets open. So in that respective case, whatever is your default music player, you will be able to open the file from that default music player. Okay, Riyan, so that is the reason this WAV file is actually used up here. And from that file, we are simply importing up the write functions, because it is one of a type of file which can be opened with any of the respective you can say any of the respective software of any respective listening the music and the things like that. Okay, yes. Riyansh, Vinayak, Telegram would be better. Yeah, Vinayak, Telegram could actually work out, but I haven't thought about that actually too much. So just give me some time, Vinayak. Okay, till that time you can just connect with me over LinkedIn, or you could post up your questions on any of my recent videos on YouTube. Zad, in which format the data is stored in Zad, it is completely the same format, Zad, as it happens in the MP3 file. The same is in the WAV file as well. Only one difference is there, Zad, and that's that the MP3 file which you are having, that can be opened with some of the software, so you have to select one. But WAV file can be opened with any of the by default softwares of yours, Zad. Okay, and whenever you are working up with the projects and whenever you are working with these things, so into that case always prefer up the WAV files only, because those are the best file formats into which you can put up your codes and into which you can record up your voices and the things. Okay, Zad, hope that works you out. Okay, Vinayak, most welcome in that case, Vinayak. So I guess I'm pretty much clear with all the things whichever you people have asked me about, and further again if you're having any questions, so you can tell me out and I'll be happy to answer that further as well. Okay. Okay. Great. Fine. So I guess we can proceed in further here. So skypi.io.wa file has been imported up, and next I'm gonna import again. I'm gonna write up import Vivio as WP. So that is same again for my WAV file, same format. And last but not the least, I'm gonna import up. I'm gonna use up this particular import sound device as SD. So sound device is one of my another respective type of library which I'm having, and that is only gonna help you to record the audio with the help of your inbuilt mic which you are having up onto your laptops. Okay. Riansh, ma'am, VLC media player damages the speaker. Riansh, actually I was just talking about like whatever the by default type of speaker you are having, Riansh. It's not specifically about VLC media, but many like in mine I have the groove music. Okay, for me I have the groove music, Riansh. So in that particular case I am simply talking that whatever is the default one for you, that can be worked upon the WAV file range. Okay, that I'm just simply talking about. Zad, WAV file is inbuilt in Python. Zad, if it is not showing up for you, Zad, so you can write up a command that is pip install wave.io. Okay, Zad, write up a command that is pip install wave.io onto the command prompt or over the terminal, and it will be helped out for you to install. Okay, Zad? Let me write up the command here. It's pip install wave.io. Okay, so yeah, you can use up this particular command for the installation. Rest for the sound device as well, if you can use up the command which is pip install sound device. Right, so in this particular manner you can install any of the respective libraries of your choice. Right? So great, fine everyone, fine. So yes, up till this particular place it's done. So I always tell you people that in our Python projects we are having three main steps. The first one is your importing of the libraries. Second one is simply building up your platform, or it's simply building upon your structure of the complete project. And the third one is defining up your main functions. Right, so my very first step has been finished up, and that's importing of my libraries. Second step is gonna be, I will be actually now making and setting up my complete frame of my voice recorder. As you all know that I'll be using the tkinter, so this is a sort of a GUI project. That's my graphical user interface project. So into that particular case, I will be needing up that tkinter, the window for the tkinter, my background color. I'll be needing up some buttons, right? I'll be using up some sort of label function to write up over the text or write up over the tkinter window. So these are specifications comes up in designing up my frame, designing up my, you can say designing up my front end. If you like understand the front end and the back end, so you could treat it that designing up my front end. And then my third step will be my defining of the functions that will come up into the defining of my backend. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to write up A. That's one of my variables that I'm referring, and I'm making up a tkinter window. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Hope that works out, right? Great. So A is equal to tk. What's that tk, guys? Actually, this tk is actually the tkinter window. This capital T and small k. It's a tkinter function. With the help of that, what do you do? With the help of that, you design, you initialize, you make up the tkinter window. Okay, that is what you do with the help of the tkinter window. So yes, you have to prefer up this particular thing. In line number 6, I did made up my tkinter window. Now, what title to set, what background color to give, what will be the geometry. Now everything I will be designing it up here. So a dot geometry. Okay, a dot geometry. Let's say I want the length be 700 and again the width I want 700. So the rectangular tkinter window that's gonna appear up, I want that 700 cross 700. Like this I particularly want out. So I'm simply writing up that 700 cross 700. That's my geometry which I have to design, my length and my width. And in between it's not the multiplication sign, it's the small x. It's the small background. So the a.config, here goes my background is equal to. I could set up anything according to my choice. Let's say I want to do it for black. So I will set up my background color as black, right? Next I'm going to write up a.title. So now title will be my voice recorder. Achha, one more thing guys, this is the first time that this sort of project is coming onto YouTube, because voice recorders are many onto YouTube, but no one has implemented the GUI based on the things, right? So you could just refer up this particular project. So the title of mine is voice recorder. This is my respective title which I want to put it up over my window or over my tkinter window. That's done. At last comes a dot main loop. Now in all of my most of my live streams I used to prefer up the tkinter library only, okay? Now in all of those respective live streams I used to tell you about this main loop function. I especially focus upon this main loop function guys, because if you are not gonna add the sound, your project is of no use actually. Let me say that clearly to you. If you are not gonna use up this main loop function, your project is of no use. Why? Because you won't be able to see your output only. And if anything you are not able to see in the form of an output, that particular thing is of no use, right? So main loop function helps you to check out and to see out the output of your tkinter program which you have actually written up into this particular IDE, right? So now I'll be stopping up here for a minute and let me know everyone, am I clear with these things which I have mentioned at this particular place? Just confirm me out, and till the time let me just have up some water. Okay. Great. So hope everything is pretty much clear to every one of you right away. Now I will be moving on and proceeding on further with the things for me. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now I will be making up my label functions. I'll be making up my buttons. Further after that I'll be writing up the main function. Okay, so it's like a1. Okay, a1 is one of my respective variables that I am putting it up here, and further I'm going to define up this label function. Okay, now first of all, label, what it actually helps you to do. So whenever you want to write anything onto the tkinter window, whenever you want that I have to write some sentence or I have to write some text over the tkinter window, so this label is the function which helps you to do so, right? This label is a function which helps you to write up anything onto the respective tkinter window. So that is the respective idea. So here a1 is equal to label. I will be putting up the variable of my the variable into which I have defined my tkinter window, because it's necessary, it's mandatory for us to tell the particular program that where is this label to be written. It's not that write anywhere, right? It's not like that completely, right? You are having a specific tkinter window, and in that specific window only you want up the things to be written up, right? So that is the reason it's pretty much mandatory. Listen me out very clearly. It's very much important for me to write up the variable name in which I have defined my tkinter window, so as to suggest that where is this particular thing to be put up. Okay, hope I am clear with that. So a1 is equal to label a comma. Now what is the text that I wanted up to be appearing up here? I want the text as written up as a voice recorder. Okay, I want this particular text to go up here and be written up. So I'm just simply writing up that. Comma, I want a background color. Let's say I want that background color to be light green. You can set up any color according to your choice, guys. Okay, light green I want up. Comma. I want up a font color as well. So FG. And font color is gonna be, let's say, red. Okay. Comma. I will be defining up the font specifications, like what is the respective font type, what is the respective size of the font, and I want that in the bold, or I want that in the italic, how I just want that out. Everything I'll be defining up here. So my handwriting is gonna be Arial. My size is gonna be, let's say, 40. And it's gonna be the bold. Okay, hope that is pretty much clear. And I'm gonna use a1.pack. Now, why I am using up this a1.pack, guys, listen me out. See, what I want whatever the things I'm writing up the label, right? I'm putting up a label, I'm putting up the buttons, everything I want that it should come onto a one by one manner. One by one manner means first thing my title like voice recorder should come. Then I want a button to come. As soon as I click over that button and my voice has completely been recorded, I want a confirmation to be printed that voice recorded successfully. Right, so these types of respective things I want up here to be displayed. And that is my respective reason why I am using this particular pack function. Automatically, it displays all of the respective things onto a proper manner for me, right? So yes, guys, if you could please give me out a confirmation here that am I clear with all of the respective things to you, whatever I have told up till now. Please, I just wanted up a confirmation in the chat box, everyone. And yeah, I guess today my internet is actually a little bit slow. So at sometimes my video is lagging out, right? Yes, it's getting zombie, right? Because actually of the internet, it's a little slow today. Yes, because of that actually. Okay. Fine. We can just proceed in here, guys. We can start and move down here with our respective things, whatever we are having out. Okay, right. So this one is done. My next thing what I will be doing is that I will be making up a button. So B1 is equal to, I'm going to define up a button here, right? And I'm going to write up A, comma. What I'm further gonna do is that I'm gonna again write up the text, and now what text I want over that to be displayed. I want the text to be displayed is that record. Okay, I want that particular text to be displayed, which is record. So I did simply wrote up this particular over my button I want it. Next, I want my background color. What's that? It's, let's say, yellow. I want my background color to be yellow. What about my font color, FG color? So let's say I want my FG color to be blue. Okay. Now, what is the font type that I want? Again, I'm going to keep that similar. Only one change I will make here is that, and that is I will be putting up a smaller size of the font. Okay. So I want that to be displayed up in the Arial, comma, it's 35, and I'll be putting that in the bold, right? And getting down, I'm going to use a b1.pack. Now, into my button only, there is one more function which I'll be using, and that's the command. So, what is that particular command about? That I will be discussing up in a short while, because I have to define up a function for that. So, after defining that particular function only, I will be able to put up the things over this respective command function, right? So now into that respective case, I have to define up the function that I would do up in a short while. So up till now, we just made up a label, we made up a button. So let me do one thing. Let me quickly run up my project here. Let me show you how is that actually looking out, okay? So let's run that out right away here. Right away, here. So here, what I want to do is that I'm going to write up a button. So let me do one thing. Let me quickly run up my project here. Let me show you how is that actually looking out, okay? So let's run that out right away here. So let's run that out right away here. So it will take up some time to be getting displayed out, right? It would take up. Yeah, here we are having up that respective one. So on the very top I am having up this voice recorder. Okay, see, I wrote the spelling wrong. I need to correct that out. Okay, and that is my required button. Right away we hadn't put up any command over this particular button, so it's not giving up anything. But as soon as I put up the command before, like behind this button, it will start working as well. So one thing is to be done is I have to correct the spelling for the recorder. I see O-R, it's right here, R. Fine. So yeah, so I hope that you must have displayed up, check the output up till now. And hope just confirm me out, guys, that am I clear up till this particular place? Because now I'm going to start up my third respective part of this particular project. Okay, Abhi. Okay. Fine. Okay, Kevin. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. Now let me get down here. And let me now start up that what are we gonna define up the function. So def. Let's say my function name is make. Okay, that's my function name, let's say. Let's get down here. Okay, now inside this particular function will be only my main and my complete project for simply making up this voice recorder. This is the particular place where it will be working. Okay, Shalini, thanks for the confirmation, Shalini, thanks. Okay, Riyansh, fine, thanks for the confirmation. Now I'm going to use up a variable that's if. What's that? I'm going to put up a standard value here. Okay, that's a standard value. It's 44100. This is a frequency actually. Okay, and that is a standard value which you have to put it up here. After that, I'm going to put up a variable, let's say that's D. Now, what's that about? See, it is a sort of a respective, I would say it's a sort of a respective project into which you can set up a duration that I want that for this much particular duration, my voice should be recorded. So you can put up that particular value. But one very important thing here to mention up is that particular value for the duration which you are going to put up, that's going to be in the seconds. That is going to be into your second. Right? If you want to convert into minutes, multiply that by 60. Right? That thing you have to do. But this particular parameter will only be in the seconds. So let's say here if I write up 10. So it means that I am doing up this particular thing for the 10 seconds. Okay. You want to make it to minutes, multiply that by 60 and it will make up that particular minute for you. But by default, it is in the seconds only. Make sure to remember this thing, guys, very carefully because it's very important for you to look over this particular thing. Right. Now, next is R. What's that? Here I'll be using that SD. What's that? That's my sound device. That's my sound device library. So I have to record up my sound. I have to record up my voice. So in that particular case, the sound device library will help me out to record up my sound. So SD dot and here is REC. That's my REC, record. Okay. Bracket. I'm going to convert up the duration multiplied by frequency. I'm going to do duration multiplied by frequency. And here is it. Why? Because see guys, it's the reason that whatever the frequency it's going to take up and I'm going to multiply that by the duration. So now I'm just converting that into the integer. See, if it is going to be in the float or complex or any other manner, it will not work out properly. So that is the reason, without taking any chance, I am simply converting that to the integer only. Right? Now, what is the sample rate? Like, what is the value for the frequency? So that I had already put it up into the f variable. So I am simply using up that particular f. Okay. And channels, I'm going to set it up here as 2. Okay. So it's depending, it's actually regarding of my sound device only. These are specifications you have to do. Now, after this, what do you have to do is that you have to do sd.wait. What's that? SD is your sound device, right? Now you have to like run up all of these things and then you have to wait, right? So at this particular point, it is gonna wait up. After waiting, what is gonna happen up? After waiting, it's gonna write up all the audio, whatever you have spoken, whatever the things you have spoken, whatever the voice you have actually given out, it's gonna write up all of those into a particular file. Okay, into a particular file, it's gonna write up all of those. So putting up the brackets, I'm gonna write up here recordings, let's say recordings, recording _1 dot WAV, as I was talking about WAV file, right? So I'm just doing that out, comma. I'm gonna set up about the frequency, that's F, and I'm gonna set up the R. R is what? Into which I had put up the sample rate, into which I had put up that I have to record the sound with the help of the sound device. So that respective things I am writing it up here, right? And then moving further, it's the thing that WAV, my wave.io file, right? Wave.io will help me to write up the things. So now with the help of the wave.io, I'm using the write function. Okay, with the help of the wave.io, I'm using the write functions. And then here what I'm gonna do is recording _2.wav, comma, I'm gonna put up the R, that is simply satisfying that I have to put up my recordings there. It's gonna put up my frequency and I have to put up my sample width, and let's say that's 2. Right, so this is the main part of your complete code. This is the main part. Still 2 or 3 more lines are left out to be written at up here. But this is the main part, the frequency, the durations. You had put up your sample rate, you have used .sd, that is the sound device, to record up your sound. You have written up that sound into a WAV file, right? And with the help of wave.io as well, you're writing that into a file. So these are the main and the very important parts of your complete program. So just confirm me out everyone that am I clear up till this particular place to you all regarding what I have done up till now. Until that time, let me have up some water. So yeah, just confirm me out and the chat box, you people that just can't do that out here. That whatever I have displayed up till so far in this particular live stream to you regarding that particular voice recorder. So am I clear with all of those respective things to you people? Is each and everything pretty much clear? I guess the video is again lagging out, right? No, it's fine now. It's fine now. Previously it was, but now it's okay, right? Okay, Kavian, thanks for the confirmation. Kavian, thanks for the confirmation. Right, now further I can wrote up a variable, let's say that's b. Okay, and that's what? That I will be defining up my respective one more confirmation, that as soon as all of the things which I am speaking, okay, my voice, as soon as my voice has been actually captured up and actually it has been stored in one of the WAV files. So after that respective one, I will be using up one and into this respective bracket, okay, I'll be using up this particular label function. Give me a second, guys. One second. Fine. So with the help of this label function, I'll be putting up a. Okay, and what's that? That's my variable into which I had made up my tkinter window, right? With that, I'm going to write up the text here. So text is what text I don't want. I want up the text which is recording saved. Okay, separated by wanting up to be put it up here as white. Okay, and okay, now I'll be putting up the comma here. And what is the font that I'll be wanting it up here? So font is equal to, I'll be wanting up it in a form of Arial. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. Okay, so I'll be putting it up here, Arial. Then further I'm going to set it up here. Let's say the size is 40. And I'm going to set it up as bold. Right? And next what I'm going to do is that simply my last line b dot pack. It will simply assign up that respective thing for me. So that is my one more thing which I wanted to do up. And now last but not the least, here I'll be into my button function. I'll be calling up the command. So command is equal to, and what's that command? My command will be my function, that is make, and like this. And it's all done. Right, I am completed up here with the writing of my complete program. I'm completed with all the things which I wanted to write. Each and everything is being done completely here. Right, so now what's the time for? So the time is now for running out the project, checking out that how is this particular project gonna work. But before that, I just wanted to ask you people, guys, am I clear with all the things which I have told you all here? Am I clear with all the things? Any questions which you want me to ask about? Or anything which you want me to repeat or anything like that? Okay. Okay, fine everyone, pretty fine, it works out. Now, further what I'm going to do up here is that I'm going to run out my particular project and let's check up the output, okay? So actually what's going to happen, my tkinter window will be appearing, and as soon as the 10 seconds are open, it will automatically show me out that this particular file for you has been saved out, okay? It will show me some things like that. Let's run that out, but before that, guys, if you haven't shared out my channel up till now, so please go ahead and share out my channel with your friends so that if they want, they can as well learn about the data science and the rest of the things here in this particular live stream. Okay, fine, let's run out this particular one and let's check out. So here is my respective one, voice recorder, then goes for your record. I'm going to click upon this record button. Right, now it's recording up whatever I am actually saying. It's recording up all of those particular things for me. Further, as soon as the time is actually over, see, 10 seconds have been over and it automatically showed me out that recording saved. It automatically showed me that the recording has been saved. Now I'm going to go on to my respective folder right away here. Onto this particular folder, I'm going to go to that particular location where my all the files for this get saved out. So users, and I'm going to go to the PyCharm project. What's the respective one which I'm using up? Respective folder. What is that? That's 1 second. That's okay. So this one, it's this particular one, right? Yeah, Zad, just go on to that particular location where your Python file is saved, Zad. See, let's say if you're using PyCharm or Jupyter, so Jupyter will be at some position, like there will be some path for you, right, Zad? So go to that particular path. And it was recording something like that, right? I'm not sure about that particular one, so let me just check that out. What was the name? Let me display and let me just get back here, and recording was recording 1. Okay, so here's my folder and check out where's my recording. Here we are having my recording one. Let me zoom in and show you out. So where's that gone? This one. Let me show up the properties to you, that what is this about. So properties, if I'm gonna go and check out, just see, it's right away created, that is 10:49. It's the time is 10:49 away, right? So it's been created up. It's your WAV file, okay? And you can simply run this out and hear out your particular recording. Okay, you can hear out this particular recording of yours. Just double click over this and it will open up and you can listen out that respective recording. So guys, this is the manner that how you can make up a respective project for you right away for recording up the audio. Now you do not need to use up any other apps. Make your own. Use this out further with that things. Right, so hope I am pretty much clear with the project to you people, that what is it about, how to make this out. Now further I'll be moving on towards the thing which you people have been waited for, and that's about your surprise gift. I'll be moving towards that. Before that, let me just close up this particular output here. Right, we'll be moving up towards that perspective, but before that I have one more thing to tell you, then for sure I'm going to do that out only. I'm having up one more YouTube channel, and that's UPSC with SHAMBHAVI. Right, so that particular channel covers about all the preparations regarding the government services, regarding services, IAS and all those respective things. So if you or any one of your friends or anyone who just want to prepare for civil services, just please refer out this particular channel to your friends, so that if they want, they can check out and they can go through this particular channel for a preparation of the civil services, right? And here's my PyCharm back. Great. So let me disclose our surprise gift today. So as you all know that I am an instructor at Udemy as well. So today I am giving you all one of my Udemy courses at a complete free of cost. Okay, but there are some limitations for that. Let me tell you first of all, this particular course which I am giving to you, this particular course is having 1000 maximum redemptions. Okay, so the first 1000 learners who will be enrolling up, those will only get up this particular course at completely free of cost. Okay, so please make sure guys that you are enrolling as soon as you get up this particular link. Please enroll, because I'm not sure that in how much hours this particular course will get finished up. Okay, at how much hours that I get the 1000 enrollments, and all the enrollments have been finished. I don't know that how much time it's gonna take up. So I request you that I'm gonna share up that particular link for you people in the chat box. Go ahead and register in this particular Python project. Here you will completely learn to make up some cool Python projects, right? You can learn up those, and further you can showcase them as into your resumes as well, because there are some projects which you can do up actually, right? So, and even you can share up these links with your friends as well. In that particular case, let me just paste up the link for the that particular one here. So it's like this. Again, the coupon code has already been put it up here in this particular link. Okay, the coupon code is there in this particular link. It is a Python projects course. Okay, you can just check out this particular one, enroll in up here, and you can simply go for this particular course, right? Maximum redemptions are 1000. So that was a surprise gift from my side to you people, because giving up a learning gift is the best one which I can actually think about. So that's here from my side to you all. Okay, so great, you people can enroll in this particular as soon as possible. Share that with your friends as well, and even you'll be getting up the certification at this particular place. Okay, as soon as you complete the course, you will be getting the certification as well. So you can finish it up at your end. So yeah guys, that was all from my side for this respective live stream. Now I'll be seeing you all again on next Saturday, same time, 10 PM with a new Python project for you people, where we'll be making some more cool stuff with the Python which you can actually add up into your resumes. So for this live stream, it was all. I hope you enjoyed up this particular live stream, and hope to see you again in the second live stream that will be on the next Saturday, same time. So thank you so much everyone for joining in this particular live stream. Hope you enjoyed out, and we'll see you all in the next live stream, Same time 10 p.m. on next Saturday. Thank you everyone and take care further.